Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. So, I'm going to pull on some general messages to see what you need to know at this time. As the messages are general, not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This is timeless. So, whenever you click on this reading, that's when the energy could resonate with your life, your current circumstances the most. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. So definitely make sure to check your other placements. And let's go ahead and tap in. Give me some energy for Leo. What's the message? Messages for Leo. What is the energy? What would you like for Leo to know at this time? What would you like for Leo to know? Leo, we're coming through with the King of Cups. Tell me more. Okay, we also have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Swords in the reverse. I'm picking up on like jealousy with this Four of Cups in the reverse. It's almost like somebody wants you to accept something that you shouldn't be accepting. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's also making a decision about a relationship, a partnership. This could be romantic, platonic, work-related. It's almost like whoever this King of Cups energy is giving me, like, I'm hearing like marshmallow, like mush. So this person could be like overly like generous, always wanting to see the good in everyone, like not wanting to rock the boat. But I feel like whatever is happening, like it's unfair to you. It's almost like this person is trying to make someone else feel more comfortable to like you're a deficit. Like this person doesn't fully care about how something affects you, or they just may be unaware of how you feel about the situation, Leo. And I'm getting like where that is the case, I'm hearing speak up. So there's something that you need to say, you need to discuss, like don't hold it in. Why is the King of Cups in the upright? I was going to say the reverse. Why is the King of Cups? For some of you, you could look at this person as being in the reverse because of how something is being handled. You don't feel like something is fair to you. You could feel like this person is cold when it comes to you, or looking at this situation from your side, your perspective. Why is the King of Cups here for Leo? What's the energy? Okay, Leo, we're coming through with the Star, Aquarius energy, Nine of Wands, and the Hangman, Pisces energy in the reverse. You have your guard up, okay? This Nine of Wands is standing out very heavily. You have your guard up. I feel like you're very much in control. I'm also getting something about self-mastering. I'm hearing mastering the tongue. So power in the tongue, power in your words. So for some of you, you're learning how to be more reserved, like how to hold back, not saying, you know, everything that you feel. You're becoming more enlightened. You're not standing still here, Leo. Give me an energy for the Star. Why is the Star here for Leo? What's the message? I have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I'm just getting like, if this is about a relationship, whoever you thought was meant to love you, be there for you, they weren't meant to love you. They weren't meant to invest. If this is a work situation, it's like something just wasn't meant to play out in your favor, or you just weren't meant to receive the recognition, the generosity you thought or you think you deserve. Like whatever you feel is working against you is actually working for you. Give me an energy for the Star. Why is the Star here for Leo? What's the message? I have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, because for some of you, there's somebody who has options where this is a connection. They don't know what they want. And I'm hearing next in line. So whether this is work related, there's like competition. There's other people in the mix. I feel like there's just something you don't know about. Something that is being left unseen, hidden. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse here? This could be somebody too who's trying to impress other people by like either not fully investing in you. I'm getting like macho man type of energy, so they want to look a certain way in front of others. Or you know, whether this is work related, it's like someone doesn't want to appear to be showing like favoritism because other people are involved. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, but something's just not meant to work. Something's not meant to go in your favor, Leo. I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's like you're being led to explore your options. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Either in love or career. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Leo? What's the energy? Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. You're holding back. I feel like you're keeping to yourself. I'm getting like reserve energy. You've healed from whatever the situation is, or it's like you like are working through that process. It's almost like you're at the end of this, Leo. And two, I'm getting with the Seven of Cups, if somebody felt like someone was better than you, they could offer more. They have to stay over there. Like they're not allowed to come back to you once they realize the grass wasn't greener. And like I said, this is either in love or career. It's like, no, you're setting firm boundaries with someone. It's like you're making someone stand on their word, their actions. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Leo? What's the energy? Why is the Nine of Wands here for Leo? What is the message? I have the King of Wands in the reverse. So you could see somebody as being toxic with this King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody doesn't take the right actions. They could be very stubborn as well, very much in their ego. Give me another energy for the Nine of Wands. Why is this here? I have the Six of Wands. Somebody's like too focused on image, like their reputation, what it looks like, instead of doing the right thing. Why is the King of Wands to the Six of Wands here for Leo? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So something have to do with a Sagittarius. We have the Devil here as well, Capricorn. So somebody could be like a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. But somebody needs to balance out their ego. Aggressions, I'm getting. Give me an energy for the Hangman in the reverse. Why is this here? I have the Page of Cups and the King of Swords. Somebody is like dishonest. They're a liar. Somebody is like very emotionally immature. They act too quickly. Somebody acted too quickly in a situation. And for some of you, I'm getting the energy of regret, or there will be. Give me an energy for the Four of Cups. Something has to do with what someone chose to accept, or who somebody chose to believe or support, like stand behind. I have the Four of Cups, the Tower. Somebody's getting a tower. Give me another energy for the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Four of Cups here? The High Priestess. You're about to have like a shocking revelation. Like for some of you, this could be occurring in your dream state. I'm getting like where this is a dream. This is like a very powerful dream to the point where you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and probably go get a glass of water. Now for someone, you need to sleep with a glass of water near your bed. Something is very significant about that. Like you sleeping with a glass of water near your bed. Somebody may also have a tendency of just drinking water throughout the night. But this is like connected to your gifts, your spiritual gifts, Leo. You're about to have like some major revelations. I'm hearing predictions, premonitions, prophecy. Why is the Tower here? I have the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy in the Chariot in the reverse. Somebody is going to lose their job. That's what I'm getting. Something has to do with being like unethical at the workplace. Somebody doesn't operate with integrity. This could be somebody who has been trying to keep you stuck. This could be a Taurus or a Cancer, or somebody that has either of these highly aspected. Why is the Chariot to the Hierophant here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Chariot to the Hierophant here for Leo? I have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Leo. If you lost your job, if you had to walk away from a company, there's something better coming along. You're going to receive like a better position with more pay, much better pay. The number 7 could be significant. Why is the High Priestess here? I have the Two of Swords. Trust your intuition. It's all, you're being shown the way, like a certain path. And also like you're getting directions. You're being divinely guided. Even if it doesn't make sense, Leo. Give me an energy for the Two of Swords to the High Priestess. There's just something better. Now, for some of you with this prediction, like there is a job loss. Like, so you're being forewarned of something that's coming up. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse to the High Priestess here? What's the energy? Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse to the High Priestess here? The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, and the Five of Wands. There's just like a lot of conflict. Somebody's behind the scenes like manipulating people, a situation, to have them like engage in conflict with you, or just to make like your life or relationship, work environment very challenging to the point where you don't want to come to work. Why is the Magician here? I have the Hermit, but it's sideways. So Virgo energy, for some of you, it's like you don't know whether or not you need to keep to yourself. It's almost like you pull back, you go into isolation, but at the same time, like you may try to engage. It just depends on the day. But the Five of Wands is here. So there's drama, there's conflict. So it's like off and on. Some days you may like just stay to yourself. Some days you may try to engage. You know, just try to like create a positive, friendly environment. Why is the Hermit to the Five of Wands here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Hermit to the Five of Wands here? I wanted to say the Empress. Like something has to do with you like realizing your worth. You're meant to have more. I'm hearing sitting on your throne. Like for some of you, you're meant to be like at the top, like leadership position, or have success with some type of endeavor, project, your pursuit. Some of you may also be thinking about going back to school. Why is the Hermit sideways and the Five of Wands here for Leo? What's the message? The Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's just time to move on. There's just a lot of challenges. It's too much. A situation is extremely challenging, and it's just time for you to move away from it. Now I'm also getting like this Three of Wands and Ten of Wands being like the Lover's energy, where you have a choice. So you can be in this Three of Wands. You could be focusing on your future. You could have just a much easier life, a much peaceful life, or you can continue to be bogged down, deal with these burdens, deal with the stress of it all, Leo. Like you have a decision to make. Like, are you going to move on? Are you going to stick around? You know, you have options as well. Seven of Cups is up to you. Everybody has free will. Why is the Three of Wands here for Leo? What's the energy? Why is the Three of Wands here for Leo? What's the message? Okay, so I have the Eight of Wands and rebirth. The number 13 could be significant. You could be seeing the number 333. Again, this is sideways. So it's giving me like having one foot in, one foot out. Are you willing to accept the change, the transformation, or are you going to stay stuck in the old cycle? Eight of Wands. But something is going to happen very quickly. Something is happening very quick. There is a change here. regardless of which path you choose, there's a very significant change, and it's coming out of nowhere. And it can either be for the negative or the positive. It depends on what you choose. So it's like for some of you, you may just be stuck in limbo. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse here for Leo? What is the energy? Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? I have the Lovers and it came out. Gemini energy. You know what to choose though. You know what's for you and what's not. The signs are everywhere. I'm hearing it's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Who sings that song? That is an old song. If you know what it is, put it in the comments. Who sings it? What group sings it? Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? Queen of Cups and the Emperor. Something has to do with you mastering yourself, healing. And again, like I'm getting like wordplay, like not lashing out. So like controlling how you respond. But there's somebody with the Lovers. This person is going to be choosing you to invest in. And it's all because like you know your worth. You know what you bring to the table. You're not willing to settle. Give me an energy for the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Lovers here for Leo? What's the energy? The Six of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more. Okay. Remember when I said, like, you're making someone stand on business, like whoever they chose, they have to stay there, whether it's love or career related? Well, this person is going to come back to you. Like, they're going to try to make another choice and choose you this time, Leo. Give me an energy for the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? To the Six of Swords, Ten of Cups. You make someone happy. You do. And for some of you, this is a job. Like somebody is extremely pleased with what you bring to the table, how well you get along with other people. You make people feel accepted. For some of you, like if you are planning on like leaving a job, I'm actually hearing walking off a job. This person is going to try to get you to stay. They want you to stay just because of like the energy you carry. Very healing. Give me an energy for the Six of Swords in the reverse. Why is this here for Leo? Three of Cups. Feels like family. Where this is a new job, you're going to be here for a very long time. This is like a very family oriented place. You're going to be very confident. I'm hearing feel like yourself. Give me an energy for the Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Leo? What's the message? Why is the Queen of Cups here for Leo? What's the energy? Four of Cups. Somebody wish they would or could. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Somebody's like comparing themselves to you. And I'm hearing like battle. So this is somebody that wants to be in competition with you. So I'm hearing like outlast you. So this person, this was like the other energy that was competing with you for either like a position or concerning a relationship. But they just wanted to be able to say like, I beat out Leo. I won over Leo. I picked up this energy before. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person feels like they're not getting any type of like new opportunities. Things are not moving forward in their life. They feel at a loss, a deficit. Give me another energy for the Four of Cups in the reverse to the Ace of Wands. Four of Cups upright to the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is this here for Leo? What's the energy? Why is the Four of Cups upright to the Ace of Wands in the reverse here? Page of Pentacles. Now, Leo, if this is your energy, and you're looking back on like what you've had to walk away from, what you've had to leave behind, what you feel has escaped you. You don't feel like your life is going in the right direction. It's like you want to start over, you want to have this new beginning, but it's hard. The Page of Pentacles is here, so there is a new start coming. I feel like for some of you, I'm hearing something about a transition, like you're going through a transitional phase, especially when it comes to your career transition. Why is the Emperor here? I have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Nine of Cups in the reverse. For some of you too, something has to do with like other people making you happy. Realizing like other people or like your career, your job making you happy. I feel like God doesn't want you to put all your eggs in one basket. Like, you should be satisfied with where you are, where you work, or even when it comes to a relationship. But like ultimate happiness comes from within. So I feel like that's why you've been feeling disappointed, because it's like you've been allowing a certain person or situation have control over how you feel, like your happiness, when you know they shouldn't have that much power. Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse here for Leo? What's the energy? Something also has to do with somebody that's like a compulsive liar as well. Strength in the reverse. Somebody that's very insecure. Like I said, jealous. They feel stuck. They feel trapped. They don't know what to do. This is somebody that likes to have a pity party. It's like somebody that likes to play victim. They like people to... It's like this person always is fishing for compliments. So this person definitely searches for happiness outside of himself or herself. Why is the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Cups here in the reverse? Why is this here for Leo? Why is the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Two of Pentacles. Somebody does this all the time. Somebody's like constantly keeping something up, some type of behavior, and it's becoming very noticeable now. This person can't hide it. You know what? Where there is competition going on at the job, something has to do with how you're handling a situation, how you show up by just not engaging, taking the higher role, being mature. It's like how you handle this is going to shed more light on whoever this masculine or feminine energy is, like their true character, their true nature, just by how you handle it. I'm hearing diplomatic. Give me an energy for the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here for Leo? What's the energy? Why is the King of Cups here for Leo? What's the message? I have the Nine of Swords. You don't have anything to worry about. I feel like, too, you've gotten into the energy where you just really don't care anymore. You're not allowing this situation to stress you out. And you know what? Like, as soon as you release, as soon as you let go, that's when the opportunity, that's when the blessing comes in. Give me an energy for the Four of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here for Leo? The World. There's about to be a change. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Why is the World here? The number 3 again could be significant. Somebody could be seeing 333 or 334. Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. You know what? Like, in any situation where you were not chosen, just know that the person who had the decision to make, there's regret here. This person is frustrated because of who they decided to work with, build with, collaborate. Leo. And for some of you, like, something's coming to an end when it comes to this situation or pertaining to this person who made this choice. It's almost like, you know, they made their bed, now they have to lie in it. Somebody has to accept the decision that they made. Give me an energy for the Two of Swords in the reverse. Why is this here? Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse here for Leo? Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody know they made a poor decision. They took the wrong action. Ten of Pentacles. Something could be going on with somebody's like finances, stability. Where this is about a relationship, like home life. Like things are just not balanced. It's just giving me like a falling apart energy. So it's like what was once stable is no longer. There's a lot of dismantling going on because it's like when this person made a certain choice, that was the foundation, and unfortunately that foundation was faulty because of who this person chose to build with, who they chose to be in partnership with. But I feel like with the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck, like you're over here setting boundaries, you're creating peace. Give me an energy for the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Leo? The Sun, you're happy. You're happy with your connections. You're happy with your relationships. You are. And like I said, I'm heavily picking up on career energy. But where this is about a relationship, like you're happy with that partnership. It's like you're getting better. You're getting better connections. People that are really aligned with you, that are going to support you, that are very generous, you know, equal give and take. There's reciprocity. Very satisfied, extremely. I'm getting like, yes, like finally, I'm getting what I deserve. I'm getting the support I deserve, the recognition, the opportunities I deserve, the love I deserve. Finally, the child I deserve. For some of you, something has to do with a pregnancy. I feel like with the Page of Swords, like you're someone's lesson. Like you are someone's lesson. Something even has to do with pick sides. So this person could have chosen another person's side over yours, and now there's regret about that. But let's pull a final message. Give me a final energy for Leo. What's the message? Give me a final energy for Leo. What is the message? Give me a final energy for Leo. Okay. I have two. I have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. As soon as this card flipped over, I heard outgrown. So you've outgrown the situation anyway. So it's like whatever did not work out for you, count it all as joy. Like this really was a blessing in disguise. And I feel like wherever you're headed next, it's going to allow room for even more expansion when it comes to you. And again, like new opportunities. Regret, I know that I cannot change the past. So somebody definitely regrets how they treated you. I'm hearing how they've done you, Leo. The choices that they made when it came to a certain situation, like just not choosing your side or not being fair. There is regret here. And again, I'm hearing like envy. Somebody could have envied you. Bottom of the deck, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yeah, something just could have just been very stressful. Somebody stressed you out. And so wherever you are headed next, or wherever you are currently, it's just peace. You're meant to have peace. To have peace and joy. One thing about it, you know, you'll know whether or not a situation is meant for you because of the element of peace or the lack thereof. Something could have definitely been affecting your health as well. Something deals with the color green. So for some of you, getting outdoors, going into nature is very important as well. Meditating. I'm also hearing art. So something can have to do with like painting, coloring. I feel like you're going to be doing more relaxation techniques, or you're being called to do so. Like I said, some of you are getting ready to elevate in your career. Something has to do with a managerial position. Some of you may be like over a store. But this is your reading. Take what resonates. Switch the roles as needed. Stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Stay blessed.